Mr. Bean and the Dragon Queen's Wings. Chapter 3. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, lived Mr. Bean. One sunny morning, as he was tidying up his tiny apartment, he stumbled upon an old, dusty book hidden under a loose floorboard. The cover read, "The Secrets of Flight." Curious, Mr. Bean opened the book and found an ancient recipe for a potion that granted wings to whoever drank it. Excited, he gathered the unusual ingredients: a feather from a swan, a drop of morning dew, and a sprinkle of moon dust. After mixing them together, he took a hesitant sip. Suddenly, he felt a tingling sensation on his back. To his amazement, a pair of magnificent wings sprouted. Filled with glee, Mr. Bean flapped his new wings and soared out of his window, high into the sky. As he flew over the countryside, he noticed a beautiful valley with a crystal-clear lake. Descending to take a closer look, he was startled to see a magnificent dragon perched by the water. But this was no ordinary dragon. She had shimmering, jewel-like scales and an aura of majesty. She was the Dragon Queen. The Dragon Queen looked up, and instead of roaring or breathing fire, she smiled warmly. "Welcome, Mr. Bean," she said. "I've been waiting for someone with a pure heart to share this secret place with." Mr. Bean, though usually bumbling and awkward, felt a surge of confidence. With his wings, he spent the day flying alongside the Dragon Queen, exploring hidden waterfalls and lush forests, and even playing games in the sky. As the sun set, the Dragon Queen told Mr. Bean, "Your wings will last until the moon is at its highest tonight. Use this time wisely and remember the joy of flight." With a grateful heart, Mr. Bean thanked the Dragon Queen and continued his aerial adventures. He flew over mountains, danced with birds, and even painted shapes in the clouds. As midnight approached, he returned to his apartment, landing gently on his balcony. As promised, his wings disappeared when the moon reached its peak. Although he was back to being ordinary Mr. Bean, he would never forget the magical day he spent flying with the Dragon Queen. From that day on, whenever Mr. Bean looked up at the sky, he smiled, remembering the incredible adventure he had with his temporary wings and the Dragon Queen.